Well, hello everyone. It is Friday, June the 10th, 2022. I am Dale Delbers, Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and this is your status chat. And we're having to congratulate the baseball team. The boys are doing really well, and we wish them the best. We're hoping that we'll go all the way to the Nationals. I would have to slip in there a Roll Tide, but football season is in fact coming. So we're going to enjoy our SEC regardless of what sport and regardless of who's on top, because we're all in this world together. Now, have the numbers, but before we get to the numbers, let's hit that middle segment. Well, welcome to the middle segment. And today we had some news about inflation, and if you'll forgive me, I'd just rather not go there today. I'm sure you can find that. It's more of the same, but a little bit worse. And I'd like to do something, a little bit different, just to kind of get away from that sort of thing. We have a lot of do-it-yourselfers out there and first-time homeowners and things of this nature, and people who may not have somebody with a skill set. One of the skill sets, electrical or plumbing or whatever. I've dabbled a little bit, showing you a little bit of a taste on electrical and some of the codes, and everything changes every year, so it's always a bit to keep up with. So I thought today I might go back to something that I haven't done in a long while, but I did stumble over the tools, and I thought that will be very interesting. You may know this, you may not. But have you ever seen, this is an old sink drain. You see the little thing in the bottom? You've seen, if you've ever seen a sink, you've seen one of these in the bottom. Well, the question is, how do you get these things in or out if you have to? Especially if you have like a shower. A lot of the problems we have with shower drains, to be quite honest, and tub drains, is that little section down there. We tend to lose, especially I guess older gentlemen and people with longer hair often lose hair, and that substance helps the water sit on the metal, and it helps it corrode and come apart. So maybe more so than a sink drain, we might have a problem with a tub drain or a shower drain. Well, here's a little gadget that is very helpful. It has a spot to put a screwdriver or post through, and you're able to turn them on. Now this one has on it this side 3/4 and 1/2 inch for the size of this piece, and this simply goes into like a key right into that drain, and you can tighten them down or hold them from the top and tighten a nut from the back side of them. Very helpful, very handy. But with the tub drain, sometimes that little crosshair in there that has the little threaded part so that the stopper comes up and down, so you can push the little button or whatever. Sometimes that little cast piece will deteriorate and it'll break. In which case, this little puppy won't do you any good, because you will strip the crosses right out of it. When it's brand new and everything is strong, full strength metal, these will work to put them in to do the install, but to sometimes take them off after they've been set for a while doesn't work so good. So much like this, you either use a screwdriver or something to twist this with through those little holes, or you can take like a big crescent wrench, right? And actually there's two ways to use this: one way, right way, and wrong way. You see how that jaw's made? When you put it on in the direction that you're turning, you do not turn this way, because that puts the force here and here. You put the force so that you roll it this way, so that it's binding against this part of the jaw and that one right there. So it binds close to the structure to keep from breaking it. Now, have you ever seen a bolt in a engine or something that has broken off, and you wonder, how do I get that out of that set? Maybe it's in a pump housing or something. Well, for years we've had these things. They're called easy outs, or these called easy extract, because like Coca-Cola, I guess it's a protected copyright name. But these little guys, they're made basically left-handed. So you would drill out that stuck part where it broke off, and you would bang that in there, and as the tighter as you tried to turn it to undo the bolt, it makes it bite deeper and deeper into the broken piece. Drains have something similar to that, a drain tool. This is a special drain tool made on that same principle, so that if you were to have this broken off where you could not use this tool, the cross tool, you could use basically a glorified extractor where you bang this down into the bottom of your tub drain or your shower drain, and then using your wrench you turn it to make it undo, and that makes the little teeth, if you can see the little teeth, that makes those little teeth bite into that piece that you're trying to get out, because it's a booger to get those things out when they're broken. And anyway, so I don't know if you need to do a little bit of plumbing around the house, or if it's always easier just to call somebody and stub a check, but sometimes we like to do things ourselves, and a lot of times it's just that we just don't know how they're doing it. So it's pretty straightforward. And now let's return you back to the real estate portion of today's status chat. Hello, I'm Del Delbert of Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you are currently unrepresented and would like to know how to compare up to 3 properties side by side and room by room, then go over to my new YouTube channel, Call Del to Sell. That's 1 L and Del, no spaces. Watch the demo on Real Scout and then call me and we'll set up your exclusive ad-free account today. Now that we got that out of the way, last week, 6/3/2022, we had 10,827 opportunities in the Real Scout system, and that was up over the preceding period. We had 4245 in the under contracts still showing, and that was tipping down, and we had a massive change of 4 integer percentage points on the ratio between them to 39%. This week, 6/10/22, we have 11,419, which indicates that the inventory is increasing. We had 4313, which is also an increase in the under contract still showing, but it's just a minor change, so that's really not that significant. And the ratio dropped further to 38%. So there we have our numbers. It is still a great time to buy or sell. There's no reason to wait just to see just how high the interest rates go before you pull the trigger on your new location, your new home, as you free up your previously loved home for someone else to enjoy. So we appreciate you. Have a good weekend.